Good morning, everybody. Wanted to let you know how the BH2AK Alaska project is going and give you a good update on all of our progress to this point. As you know, we're using our skills to be able to build a BH2AK. That's an aircraft, a four-place aircraft, a good bush airplane that we're going to use to take the gospel of Jesus Christ to the different bush villages in Alaska where you have to have an aircraft or some type of other means of transportation in order to reach these villages. I was reading the other day only 105, or there's 200, or over 200 of these villages, and 105 of these villages have no gospel witness. And it's our goal to take the gospel of Jesus Christ to these areas. So what we've done so far in order to build this BH2AK, first off we ordered the plans. We got those in last year around August or September. I've been studying over those and making sure I was prepared to be able to continue on with this project. So what I've done this weekend is I've organized those into a nice little thing that I can flip through. I went to Hobby Lobby and I bought us some plastic cover sheets to be able to protect them. Since this is what everything will be built off of, I wanted to make sure it was good and protected. So you can flip through each one of the pages and know exactly where you're at any point in the project. And first off, what we're doing is building the nose ribs. And for example, this is the plans to be able to build the nose ribs. And we'll be able to use this to go through to make sure that everything is to spec as per Bob Barrows, the guy that designed this airplane. So what we had to do first, after we got all of our plans in, was we had to make our master wing template. When you ordered the plans, it came with a mylar that you had to cut out and glue it to a piece of MDF board. And this was our mylar that came with the plans. This is the exact profile of the wing. And then you took this, you glued this to a piece of MDF board, and once you've done that, then you cut it out and you sand it down. You put a good eighth inch bevel in here to be able to form the flanges over, and then you cut this out, cut all the ribs in there, make all your marks. For example, this is the nose rib from here forward, and this is what you create everything for the wings from. So we made some backup blocks for that, which you'll see a little bit later as I start forming the different wing ribs. After that, I made my templates to be able to cut the blanks out of the metal. This is my master template that I'll be using to cut all those off. That was made, of course, from that master wing template, rib template. And what I'll do with this is I'll trace it all on here, hand form it, or hand cut it out, and then I'll sandwich what I've hand cut out between these two. I'll take it over to my router. It's actually going to fit like that. I'll take it over to my router and I'll cut it out, and that will ensure that all of them are the exact same size, exactly flush, exactly the way they're supposed to be. These are where the lightning holes are going to go, and I'll drill the holes here, and then I'll use my template for my lightning holes. This is about how much metal we're going to take out of each nose rib, out of the aluminum. And when we take this out, of course, that's going to form a weak spot in the aluminum itself. So to keep that from happening, you have to put a flange in these holes and actually bevel it out. To add that strength back, actually ends up being stronger than it was to begin with. So to do that, I created these templates. Lots of templates for building an airplane. This is our bevel. You see there's a 45-degree bevel in there on both sides because you'll end up having to bevel different sides for different ribs. Then I've got the backup block, which will sandwich over that. You'll stick the metal in between here, and then you'll take a press, and I've made these two plugs, or these two forms. And you'll take a press and you'll press these in these holes over that 45-degree template, and that, of course, these have a 45-degree bevel in those as well, and it will force the wing ribs to have this bevel. It will bevel it out, and that will add the strength to it. That's how far we've gotten so far. We've been working hard at it. Of course, like to be further along than what we are, but we're doing this as the Lord provides. Thank you so much for taking the time and watching my video. Hope it's been informative. Thank you for your prayers, and thank you for your support for the BH2AK Alaska Project.